Joyfully Empowered is about feeling uplifted, inspired, and connected to your intuition. This is a place where dreams are possible, cups are half full, and community is solid. Topics include spirituality, leadership, feminine wealth, intuition, manifestation, and our sacred work. This is where bold self starters come to refill their je ne sais quoi to continue spreading a little magic to the world. I am Stephanie Berchot, your host, a spicy Latina mom and relentless about supporting people achieving their dreams by following their intuition. Welcome to Joyfully Empowered, my friends. I am so excited to be here with you today. We are recording live in New York City. So if you hear some sirens or hunks or any kind of, background noise, we're just going to take it as it comes. So, today is a fun little episode to talk about skincare things. I listen to these and I always find them fun because I love to, I'm nosy. I want to hear what is in your bathroom cabinet. Like, what are you putting in your skin? Why is it so gorgeous? Tell me all the things. So, initially, this was going to start like a little nighttime routine. And then I'm like, let's do daytime. Let's add other products. So, let's just talk about skincare things and fun things and just mostly skincare things. I want to call these ingredients like 99% green and clean, but maybe not all of them officially are. So there is an app. Let's start with the real good stuff. You may know this already, but there is an app called Yuka. Yuka, and you can donate, but I think it's free. So I like to donate every once in a while because I use them all the time. You scan the code in the back, like the barcode of any product, and it gives you a rating. And it's all like third party, right? And it gives you a rating on, if it's good, if it's bad. I think it's like 100, it's like 76 and it's good. And it tells you like all the ingredients. There are some things that don't do, like protein powders, they don't do because it's like, I don't know, there's like a little disclaimer about protein powder. And what else did I scan? There was like something else I scanned the other day, and they're like, we don't do this. But they do like a lot of the things. And if there's a product that has a really low rating, which I did one the other day, and I was shocked, a CeraVe product, CeraVe, it was really low. I was really pissed, but it was low because of, I don't know, some ingredient that is just not great for you. But they give you recommendations on, hey, if you're looking for like a body lotion that has similar, that is better, this is what it is. It was a CeraVe, or I'm gonna call it CeraVe. Okay, it was a CeraVe baby body lotion. I've been using that lotion on my Dylan Joy since the day that I was born because I'm like, it's CeraVe, I can trust it. I scanned it on Yuka. It gave me a really poor score because of whatever ingredient. But then it recommended the Honest, Jessica Alba, the Honest fragrance free body lotion. And I've been using that for like the past 6 months. And then now I'm using it. But it was funny because my husband, like I had bought an extra one, like the really big, the really big tub of the CeraVe baby lotion. And I had bought like the trio or the duo. Anyways, I had another one in there. So my husband and I were joking. We're like, you know what? We'll use it. It's fine. We whatever we run our skid, it's good. We'll use it and then we'll do the honest for Dylan Joy until we run out. So start by downloading Yuka. Shout out to Yuka. I love them. They're a great app. And it just has helped me in figuring out like some things you think are green and they're not, or maybe some of these things you don't care. When I go to Trader Joe's, we all love Trader Joe's, but some of their stuff is just not great. And you think it's great, and then you scan it, and then you get like a, I don't know, 36. And I'm like, no, you know, but every once in a while I get a 36 and I'm like, I'm still buying the ice cream. So, anyways, take it as it comes. So, here are my favorite things. So, I want to start with two things that I love, and they're completely a luxury. They're completely unnecessary, mostly, unless you live in like really cold places. But it has enhanced my nighttime, like by 1,000. So I recently did, and these are not sponsored as of yet. If that ever gets to be the case, I will share all the codes. So these are not sponsored. These are products that I bought and they're great. But I recently did an event with L'Occitane. Love L'Occitane, have been buying their products forever. They're high end, upscale skincare and like face. Great. They have awesome soaps and all kinds of stuff. Okay. So I did an event with them, like a wellness, women's empowerment month self care event at their store in the Upper West Side a couple weeks ago. And of course, I bought products because that store is delicious and everything they have is delicious. I bought their body oil, like the almond line body oil, and it's not like an oily oil. Here is winter in New York City. Either way, whether winter or not, to be honest, I love oil. Like, give me, I am like a grandma. All right. Give me all the oil all the time on my face, on my body, on my eyelashes, like argan oil, which I'll talk about in a minute. I love oil. It never feels gross. It never feels sticky. Bathe me in oil. So, anyways, I tried their almond body oil on my hands. I had a little hand massage. It was a delight, and I bought it. So let me back up for a second. I still love. I love candles. I love perfume. I used to use Byredo. If you don't know Byredo, it's awesome. Byredo. Love. For years and years and years, it was my signature. Loved it. Then I had a baby and I started reading a lot about fragrances and how synthetic fragrances are really bad for your hormones, especially female reproduction. All kinds of stuff can come from synthetic fragrances that are not natural. And literally, as soon as I had my daughter, I cut all fragrances from my home. You might be listening to this and you're like, oh my God, Steph, que exagerada. You are exaggerating. It is fine. Cool. You live your life. I live mine. My point is, I caught, I, I cut off all fragrances. I stopped using my burrito. I probably have like 3 bottles that are probably mostly full. I cut like everything, like 99% of things in my home are fragrance free. If there is a fragrance in my home, it is a natural oil. Even with my husband, he used to wear this cologne that I loved so much, and it was just so sexy. And when he used to wear it, I would always give him so much shit. I'm like, put it on. We have like a little hallway on our way out. I'm like, put it all on when you're on your way out. I do not want this fragrance in my house. He used to get so annoyed. He's like, oh my God. And I think the cologne like ran out and now he has not worn cologne in like a year. We are fragrance free because it is really bad for, yeah, for your hormones, especially for women, your period. There's just like so many things. And I just want to really look, we already live in a city that you can have your thought on. There is already so much pollution, and I'm sure there are things in my house, like I'm not living in like a hippie yearn in the middle of nowhere, right? I live in a very high polluted city with all kinds of emissions and all kinds of crap. I understand. My thought on it though is that if I can make a difference, even if it's 10% or 20% or 5%, I'm going to, right? And I'm going to buy things that are the best and the things that I can have the most influence in my home. And actually, on that, maybe I will also give you the 2 brands that I use for household products. Um, Let me write them down here so I don't forget. And this is one of them. And oh my God, I hope I remember. Okay, it'll come to me. Okay, so going back to the fragrance. So now I've been pretty much fragrance free in 95% of the products at home. I have a drawer full of candles because I used to have a candle subscription, right? And my husband got it for me. And I did it for years. And I would get 2 candles a month. And I got them throughout my pregnancy. Obviously, you're not like, I didn't go through all of them, but I only do like beeswax candle that are completely fragrance free and they don't have like they're just not bad for you. Um, but in the process of removing fragrance the past 3 years, I have become super sensitive to fragrance. Like, oh my gosh, before I probably like my nose has become so just a way that when and look, if you're my friends and you wear a perfume, go for it, go out, do you. I'm just saying, like, if I'm walking into an elevator and somebody has like those like, really perfumey shampoos or the colognes, I'm always like, ugh. Like I've become really, and even obviously with like cigarettes or anything that's like, we went to, where did we go? Oh, we went to Serendipity for Dylan Joy's birthday a couple weeks ago. And the scent in that restaurant is, oh my God, it's awful. It's awful. It is so harsh to my very sensitive nose. So, coming back full circle to my body almond oil, I've been wanting to look for a body oil for a while. And I found one that I love that is a baby one that I wore, that Dylan Joy wore, that has like natural fragrances. I love, 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 love. I ran out of it. I bought another one by another brand that has like clean ingredients. I put it on before I went to bed. I had to take a shower in the middle of the night because that scent of that oil was so strong that I'm like, oh my God, I cannot fall asleep. That thing was like awful. So when I found this body oil by L'Occitane and the almond line, I was like, okay, this is delicious. It is not strong. It just smells perfect. You put it on right when you get off the shower. I'm still like a little bit damp. I put it all over my body. I smell delicious the entire night. It lingers a little bit the next day. I love. Highly recommend if you like oils, if you like a little delicious scent, love. Okay. The other product that I've been loving. So like I said, I'm a grandma. I love lotions. I love oils. Give me all of it. I never really had like a consistent hand cream routine. Like there's like a Wella or Welletta. I think it's Wella Wheelie. It's like a German lotion. It's a really thick lotion. I keep it in my purse because my hands get really dry in the winter, right? So when I went to L'Occitane, we did get this sample of the lavender hand cream, which is iconic. Everybody knows about it. I probably get like little, when you travel, you get like the little samples or in hotels. Like I've had them on and off throughout the years, but we got like a full size in the goodie bag. And I've been using it every night before going to bed. Oh my goodness, the luxury, right? And I smell like a little lavender aromatherapy. Highly recommend the lavender hand cream from L'Occitane. They have like these sample sizes if you want to start with, but they gave us like the full size in the event that I did with them. It's just, I finish all my skincare routine. Like I floss, I do my thing, da da da. And then I do a little hand lotion. Mm, a delight. Well, I didn't pay for it, but I'm sure it's worth every penny because I will buy it next time. So, face, we have that. We have that. The other thing I do for face is argan oil for my eyebrows and my eyelashes. I've always had really long eyelashes, but I do argan oil. I'll put links of all of this in the show notes in case you want to explore and try. Um, and argan oil is really good. I love it. I also read recently that it helps with dark circles. I naturally have dark circles. I'm not trying to cover them all. One time when I was like, I don't know, in my early 20s, I got my makeup done for something. This woman covered my dark circles. Let me tell you, I did not look like myself. So from that point on, I learned a little dark circle on Stephanie's face is a good thing because I look like me. But of course, you want your eyes as bright as they can be. So I recently read that argan oil is really good for dark circles. So I apply them to my eyelashes, to my eyebrows, and just like all around my eyes. I was also talking to a friend. She is Indian for context because they have the most beautiful, luscious, thick hair ever. She does, I think she said once a month, like an argan oil. She sleeps with it. She puts a bunch, it's like a bath. She puts all over her hair. She wraps up her hair, right? So her pillowcases don't get, greasy. She sleeps with it overnight and her hair is a delight. So that was the other thing. I have short hair now, although we could always use a little bit more thickness in our hair. So maybe I will play around with that, but argan oil is great. I've also been trying, L'Occitane has the Immortel line that I got a few samples when I was there for my face serum because I'm in the process of like getting a new face serum. And lotion, right? Like cream to the face. Great, love. There's also another brand. Wait, let me look it up. What are they called? I'm literally typing this. I'm never the greatest at remembering things like that on top from top of my head. Friends, where is it? Okay. Here it is. Savor. Love Savor. It's Korean, Savor. I have a lot of the products. They have facials that you can get. They have a spa in the Upper West Side, and I think in Tribeca. It's Korean beauty. They're amazing. I've been using them forever. Anything you buy, Savor, it has my personal stamp of approval. They're amazing. I love them. Highly recommend. They're like papaya serum. They have a rose every once in a while, something or other, anything rose, I will have. So that's another thing that I recommend. I love their brand. What I started to use recently that I've heard about this brand for a long time, and it's called MVU, right? Like MV and then U. Again, I will put all of this in the show notes. It's a bar. It's a soap bar, but it's really good, right? Like there's different kinds with like collagen or charcoal or green tea. There's a soap that I haven't tried. There's one of the bars that's like for shaving. I love because I get ingrown hairs and have really sensitive skin. I use them in the shower before going to bed at night. So it's kind of like the first thing that I do. And then I do the rest of my cleansing. My skin is super bright. It's been like glowy. You can buy it with a loofah to do a little bit of light exfoliation, or you can buy it without. I buy it with, and then I exfoliate like maybe twice a week, right? Like I do little exfoliation with that side of the bar, and I love my NVU. Now, the other thing for the showers, moving on from face to shower, is for me, I mean, I either is Dr. Bronner's soap bar. I get the unscented, or I do get every once in a while the rose shower like soap, right? Like the regular soap for the shower. I love the rose scent. It is natural rose. I love everything rose, and I also sometimes get the lavender as well. Love. Okay. Now I'm going through my list. Teeth. Teeth is really important. So, the floss. My floss is called Coco Floss. I get it on Amazon and it is awesome. It is clean. It doesn't have a bunch of crap in it. I also do it on Dylan Joy. We floss. I mean, I floss daily. I probably floss her teeth like twice a week. We've been doing it for so long that she's good with it. I'm like, okay, we got to floss. And she's like, yeah, I'm going to get the pasta or the broccoli. And we just talk about how floss helps our teeth stay clean and da da da. She's good with the floss. I love the floss. Now, for my very bougie toothpaste, I don't use toothpaste. I use this tablets that I call it No BS. It's not called No BS. It's called Nubs, NOBS, and it stands for No Bad Stuff because it doesn't have any fluoride. It's plastic free. It doesn't have any like microplastic like a lot of these toothpastes. It's little tablets that you chew and they don't foam up, but they're delicious. Like my breath has never been better. I wake up and I feel like it's just clean. It's really easy to travel with. I love it. They're a little bit more expensive, but I love my No BS. I call it No BS, but I really actually think it's called Knobs. So highly recommended. I have it on subscription. I get it on Amazon. You can also buy it directly from their website. And then my Laneige lip mask, I got a sample from Sephora, like your point. So I got a tiny sample I don't know, maybe like a year ago. Love them. And now I bought the jar when Amazon was having their latest sale, whatever it was, like 6 months ago. That jar lasts forever. It's really good in the winter when your lips get chapped. I love it. It's good, it's clean, it's delicious. And the new thing that I want to try that I haven't tried yet, but I think I have it in my little card is Osia or Osea. I call it Osea. Osia. I don't know the name. I don't know if that's how you spell it. It's clean brand. They Ingredients are from the ocean. They're a little bit expensive, but I had a sample from one of these little boutiques that I go to here, and I love them. And they have an eye serum. So I'm like, oh, maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll get the eye serum from L'Occitane. So I haven't really landed on an eye serum. I really want to up my eye routine, my eye skincare routine. Again, because my eyes can get a little dry and I have dark circles, which I'm mostly happy with, but I feel like I do have to be more intentional and paying attention in what I do to my eyes, you know? Outside of that, lotion for my face is the Honest fragrance free. At nighttime, I've been putting the L'Occitane because I got all these samples. I need to land on a face. I used to use the Savor nighttime lotion. I just ran out, so I'm either gonna buy them again or I might get the L'Occitane. And I think that's it. Perfume, like I said, I don't use any, but my almond body oil, it's kind of been like a delicious perfume. I love putting lavender oil on me, like behind my ears, if I just want to have like a nice little whiff, or like inside my wrist, which is nice. Sometimes I put like a little bit in my hand and I run it through my hair. So I have like this nice little clean whiff, which I love, just having like a nice smelling scent throughout the day. I take 2 showers a day. So usually I've been doing the body almond oil in the morning too. And that really just stays with me throughout the day. So I love that. And that is it. I hope this was fun. Oh, one last thing that I just looking at my notes. The last thing I forgot to talk about is there's a company that I get at Whole Foods. It's called the Unscented Company. And I buy that for hand soap for my kitchen and my bathroom. The packaging is beautiful. It's like very clean. It is unscented, which I love. And it's the hand soap for my bathroom and the kitchen. And it's just something that, obviously you use daily. If you're looking for fragrance free hand soap, that is just a delight. Dr. Bronner's also has fragrance free. So if you are like me, very sensitive, then you can also get that. The other two things that I wanted to tell you is the cleaning products, because I told you I would tell you about cleaning products. So one of them is called Supernatural, right? And I love the products, and they're also like very spiritual. The founder is Susie something, and she created, that brand Potpourri, that like it's like spray that I mean, I don't have any, but I've heard of it and it's a huge brand. It's like the spray that you put after like you go number 2 in the bathroom, and it's clean oils that just like soak up the smell of, when you go poop, in essence. So she created also a company called Supernatural. I love their brand, right? Their logo, it's like very energy infused. Everything's clean. I got the entire line to clean the bathroom, to clean the floors. They smell delicious. It's all clean. It's oils. They're the spray bottles that they come on are glass, so you just buy the refills. And I love Supernaturals is my number one. Number two is called Branch Basics. So with Branch Basics, I love all their products too, but I get two specific things. I get the Oxygen Boost that literally takes any stain out of any clothes. I have a 3-year-old toddler and none of her clothes are stained. I also use it for the bathtub, for like any kind of grime, for like the toilets or the sink. Like my housekeeper uses all of them. I love. And then they also have the spray that you mix it with. Let me just open it up here. It's just the regular spray that is called, it's a concentrate. I got the big concentrate. It's like 33 ounces and you dilute it with water. I spray that on anything. So I get the Oxygen Boost and the concentrate. They both are very clean. They have like very light to non-fragrances. I actually don't think they have any fragrances in it. And they're good for you because the products at home to clean are also super harsh. Now, final note, my husband and I are very different on this. Like he loves what are the things that are horrible for you? Um oh my god. Like I'm telling you, but whatever these things that smell horrible, that are like your traditional things that you may also love, he's like, no, this is a bunch of crap. Not true, because when I clean or my housekeeper comes, the bathrooms are impeccable. I just think that he likes whatever, and you may love it too, right? I'm just sharing this with you in case you're looking for gentler, cleaner, safer, less harsh chemicals for your home. But if you're good with it and you're happy with it and you have other things that concern you, also great. Anyways, I will add all of these links in the show notes. I hope this was fun. I hope you learned a lot. Ask me any questions. If you have a friend that would love this episode, share, leave a review, and I hope you continue just living your best life, whatever that means to you. May you follow your joy always and in all ways. Take care, my friends.